What is up, everybody? Going to do a little fresh crack review of this Blue Note 9-barrel blend. So stay tuned. All right, so we got Blue Note here, which is out of Memphis, Tennessee. BR Distilling. These guys source, to my knowledge, they're not producing their own juice yet. Maybe they are, but they source a lot of their juice. They source them from Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, maybe other states. I don't know. This particular one is awesome. It's an awesome idea. It's Cask Finish series, and they do these, I think yearly they put one out. This one is a 9-barrel blend, and I'm just going to throw these out. It's got a Cognac at 3%, Madeira at 2%, Sherry at 3%, Port Wine at 3%, Vino de Naranja at 41%, Vanilla Cognac 15%, Apricot Brandy 11%, another Cognac barrel at 12%, and Winter Bock, which is beer, at 10%.
Look, it gives you all the states.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. This particular one is Tennessee and Kentucky blend. So you've got, just a quick check here, 3 Tennessee barrels and 6 Kentucky barrels. And the proof on this is 119.9, so we're going to call it 120 proof.
Yep.
And their kind of claim to fame, the way they do things is they like sourcing, bringing in barrels from, as I said, the different states. And they like using that good old Memphis, Tennessee heat along the Mississippi River and seeing how that stuff ages and pulling it out of those barrels to get something different out of it. So I love their stuff. We're going to find out if we love this bottle.
Yeah.
The Apricot Brandy yet. I'm not sure I really get the Winter Bock. I don't really get the orange from the Naranja. Or Naranja.
I don't know that I get any of those, but the blending of them together is just lovely. That's all I can say.
It's a very, very complex but very, very well done blend.
Yeah. I have to say I don't know that I could sit around and drink half a bottle of this with anybody, but man, it is really good. This would be super good, especially like after a meal, a hearty, savory meal, like a nice
I think it'd
steak.
be good with a steak. I think it'd be good with a steak.
Yeah.
For me, but to each his own. And
nice juicy ribeye.
Oh yeah.
A lot of marbling.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
all you vegans out there are totally missing out.
That's right.
I'm telling you, if you choose not to eat beef or for some reason you can't eat beef, I'm sorry. It's delicious if it's prepared correctly, and this would go very well with a ribeye steak.
Yeah, 100%.
So good, so good.
Yeah, this is kind of a steak lover's bourbon. There's some like Weeder's, not really a bourbon or not really a steak bourbon.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
you're right.
I mean, Weeder's just don't really. For me, and I'm a big Weeder guy, but I don't know that I would. But drinking a Weeder with the steak's not really a big fan of that. This one right here, as full-bodied and complex as it is.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of flavor. There's a lot going on here, and usually when people say complexity, that's what they're talking about. You get a ton of flavor notes and a ton of notes on the nose, and that, my friends.
You see the legs?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there you go, right there.
Some legs there.
Yeah.
Ugly mug.
It's just fantastic. It's just fantastic. Oh man.
And the nose is already changing on it.
So interestingly enough, we've been a big fan of Blue Note for quite some time. They come out with their their Blue Note juke joint single barrels quite often, and they're always really good. And I think the first time we ever tried one was when I was in Murfreesboro, and I saw it, and I texted you. I said, "I'm buying one. Do you want one?" And so I got you one. And it was a 3-barrel blend, which is usually just a single barrel. And man, it was just fantastic. And then we've been hooked ever since, both of us.
I've got a ton. You can't see it, but Gordon will tell you I have a ton of Blue Note product on my shelf down here. And I'll tell you what else is good: the honey rye casks. They do a bourbon and a rye, and
Yeah.
and I've got the 2025 editions, and I'm more of a bourbon guy, but I think the honey worked better on the rye than did the bourbon. So
I have to admit that I'm not usually a honey finish fan. There are a few that I like. The Blue Note bourbon and rye,
they did
I
it
like them
right.
both.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not drinking.
It's subtle.
Honeycomb.
I'm
Yeah.
looking around for so you've got a bunch of them down there.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of the juke joints and a few. You got a one that's a really interesting one. That one, yeah, the one you're about to pick up that you picked up in
Yes.
Memphis.
Las Notas.
Yeah, that one is pretty special too. I don't know that it compares to this, but I remember that being very good. This is
Argentina winery.
Yeah, this is super fantastic.
Tapiz, Argentina winery.
Yeah.
Um,
Show the folks the front label. Yeah. So if you see that hanging around in a store somewhere,
got it from Joe's out in Memphis.
right? If you see that hanging around in a store there, go ahead and take a flyer on that. I'm going to say 100% must buy.
Collab.
I don't know what the price is, but if it's within your budget, you should probably consider picking one up
From the Argentine Andes.
Yeah, this one right here. I don't know what they cost in your area. We might be overpaying around here, but I think I spent about $120 before tax on this. But
I think it's anywhere between about 120, 150 bucks.
Yeah, so I got a good deal on it from a friend of ours who owns a store, and he still made some money off of me, but he sold it to me for a good price. Although I have seen online that these go for cheaper depending on where you are, and I think it just depends on what the distributors charge for liquor stores.
Well, they got another one which I think was the previous year's release. It's a 10-barrel blend.
Yeah,
and it's actually
more pricey.
Closer to 200,
Yeah.
give or take, 10 or 20 bucks. So the 9-barrel is cheaper. I mean, you got 9 barrels versus 10 barrels.
Mhm.
I guess that tracks. But I've also read reviews that this one is
arguably better.
better.
Yeah, I guess it would depend.
And I have not tried the other one that I was.
Yeah, neither one of us have tried that.
Yep.
But I'm
It's
really
got one more barrel.
I'm really considering, going out and seeing,
You should go out and buy it, and we can do an episode, or we can just drink it.
Or yeah,
Just
if I buy it, we'll probably do an episode, and then we'll certainly drink it. So
Yes,
but Scott,
you're correct.
Scott has come out and said that he's not going to buy it, no matter.
I've never said that. I just was, trying to be a little bit.
You're just hoping I will, so you don't have to.
I am.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to buy it, and if it ain't me, I'm not upset about that.
Yeah. So I think for both of us, we're going to say overwhelmingly a thumbs up on this one.
Fan of this, yes.
I don't like to make a rating, out of, 1 to 10 or something out of 10 or whatever. But I will tell you that I really like something, or I'll tell you it's kind of mid or whatever. I generally like just about everything that we try because I like to put things out here, except for sometimes when we get some things, someone gifted us something and we're doing the review specifically for them in that bottle. We'll try things that we don't know anything about, but in this case, we already had a pretty good idea we were going to like it, and we do.
And just a little more info. So the oldest barrel in this is 19 years. It is the first cognac. There's 3 different cognacs in this. 2 cognacs and a vanilla cognac. One of the cognacs is 19 years. The sherry is 12 years. The port is 11. I'm just throwing some numbers out. Everything else is 5 or 7.
Okay.
Mash bills are interesting. I mean, you've got 84 corn. You've got several that are 70. Actually, the majority are 70 corn. 1 at 80, 2 at 84, and the rest are 70s. And then you got your rye. You got 8s, 21s, 22s. And then your barley's are 8s or 9s. So
okay. So is there an age statement on? So it's the youngest. So it's going to
it'll be
it's going to be a 5
so it's going to be a
year-old.
5-year-old is going to be your age statement.
Okay.
But the so the Naranja, which is 41% of what makes this up, is 7 years.
Okay.
So the majority of this is a 7-year.
Okay. Well, I will say that this is regardless of age, and I don't know if you can see how dark this is. It's super dark. It's like molasses colored.
Yep.
And you'll see a lot of whiskeys that are maybe of a similar age that maybe aren't near that dark. And I'm gonna pull up a bottle here that we're gonna do a show on later. This is gonna be about a 4 to 6 year old, and you can see the difference in these two bottles. The color
100%.
is drastically different.
Yep.
And I think it's the finishing that's done right. So you have all those.
Look at these two have similar colors.
Sherry and port and cognac are going to be very dark.
These two have very similar colors.
Yeah.
They're both very dark.
And so whatever's still stuck in the barrel will mix in with the whiskey, and that causes the color to get much darker.
Yep.
And I don't know what the barrels are like to it. The char, it doesn't say anything about the char level of the barrels.
It does not.
But I'm sure
It probably varies.
Yeah,
There's probably some lower and higher chars, but
yeah,
heavier and lighter chars.
All right. Well, I think you want some more?
Well, we can't cheers at the end.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So
I'm just putting a little bit. I'll add.
I will say this: we're gonna absolutely be sitting around drinking this. I think Scott has a bottle of this also, so
I do.
We're gonna both separately and together. We're gonna be enjoying this quite a bit.
That's right.
All right. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Click that notification bell. And if you're still with us, thank you very much. Please, please, please subscribe and share with all your friends.
We need more people out there.
That's right. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Drink up.